Hey guys, a lot of you asked me if and how it would be possible to load more than one sound bank into the WaveState hardware and the VST version, and the answer is yes, it's totally possible with just a very little work. Look, let's say you bought my two sound sets, the Trevor Horn sound set and the 80s synth pop set. And you want them both in your WaveState at the same time, then you do this. Okay, look, I make a folder on my desktop and name it Merged Libraries. And then I want to copy the two folders of both libraries into that folder that you have just created. By the way, this procedure is valid for all WaveState libraries that contain custom samples. Then I start the program Sample Builder, open my first bank. In this case it's the 80s synthpop bank because it contains the most multi-samples. Look, I load the Korg bank, and next step is I want to add now the multi-samples of the second library. For that I go into my merged folder again and select the Trevor Horn folder, go into sample banks because that's the place where the multi-samples are, and in the multi-sample folder I just select all these multi-samples and press open. And at this point you might get a strange warning that two multi-samples have the same ID. They are called UUID, and I mean this is clear because both libraries have this ESQ1 bell pad on board. But that's no problem, just press skip and everything will be fine. And then it can happen that the sample builder asks for some missing files like this one. Just press OK, go to the right folder here and select the file that is missing and press open. Also this one. And now we can save this as a complete new bank. I go to the file menu, save bank as, and name it, let's say, 80s synthpop and Trevor Horn. And if you want to save this for the VST version, for the plugin, then you just save the bank for plugin. It's the same procedure. All right, let's send the bank to the WaveState. This will take a while because it's a lot of samples and multi-samples. The very last step is now to open the Editor Librarian software and import the Trevor Horn patches bundle, which is called, let me have a look, file import. And we go to our desktop, to the merged library folder, to the Trevor Horn era folder. And look, I select the Trevor Horn era final bundle, open it. Import successful. By the way, if you like my video, hit subscribe and the notification button, because that will definitely help me to produce a lot more of these kind of videos. And of course, if the 80s patches bundle is not already inside your WaveState, you have to import that as well. Go into the merged library folder again and choose the 80s folder and select the Sounds of the 80s Synthpop Final Bundle. Import. I changed some sounds in my wave state, so he's asking if he wants to override it, and I press Make Unique. And this as well, and importing files. And now both libraries are inside the wave state. Okay, let's check if everything is on its place. Look, we have the crazy intro sound from the Trevor Horn bundle. And we have the performance patch from the song Relax, also from the Trevor Horn bundle. What else do we got? We have, oh, wrong bank, sorry. We have Oxygen Part 4. This is from the 80s synthpop library. And we have the Don't Go intro, which is also from the 80s synthpop bundle. Everything there, yay! And for the native version, for the plugin, for the WaveState plugin, it's quite the same. You select the sound bank, the compiled sound bank that you just created with the sample builder. In our merged library folder, look, 80s synthpop and Trevor Horn compiled sound bank, or compiled bank, open, and then we have to import our bundle files, the sound files. For that we look in the same folder again, first in the 80s folder. We are looking for the Sounds of the 80s synthpop bundle. Open. A different changed item already exists. Yes, because I changed it. I press Make Unique. Import successful, and then I want to import, of course, the Trevor Horn sound as well. Go to the desktop folder, into the Trevor Horn folder, and I want to import the Trevor Horn Final Bundle. Press Open, import successful. And one more thing, you should download and install my VST fixed patches as well. You can download them from the same site that you got my sound sets from. Look, I do the same procedure again. I press import. I select the fixed patches bundle, open it, and import successful. You see, it works just great. Don't be scared to mess anything up, because that's why you make a copy of your sound sets into a new folder. And the thing is, you always will get a warning from the sample builder software if something is missing. Okay guys, play around with this method and you will have a lot of sound banks available at the same time inside your WaveState. I hope you found this tutorial useful, and I see you in my next video.